In the heart of the Nile Delta, nestled amidst verdant fields and the ancient flow of the Nile, lay the small village of Kafr al-Sheikh. This village, with its lush greenery and serene landscapes, was a place where time seemed to stand still, preserving the essence of a bygone era. It was here, in this humble setting, that a young boy named Zaghloul al-Najjar first opened his eyes to the world. His early years were marked by the simplicity and tranquility of rural life, where every day was a new adventure waiting to unfold. Born in 1920, Zaghloul's early life was imbued with the simple rhythms of village life. The daily routines of farming, the communal gatherings, and the seasonal festivals all played a part in shaping his early experiences. Yet, even as a child, he possessed an insatiable curiosity. This curiosity was not limited to his immediate surroundings. It extended to the broader mysteries of life and the universe. He would spend hours observing the natural world around him. The fields, the river, and the skies were his playgrounds, and each day brought new discoveries. The intricate patterns of leaves, the bustling activity of insects, and the vast expanse of the starlit sky filled him with wonder. These observations were not just idle pastimes, they were the seeds of a lifelong passion for understanding the natural world. Zaghloul's parents, though simple farmers, recognized their son's thirst for knowledge. They saw in him a spark that needed nurturing, and they did everything they could to support his inquisitive nature. They nurtured his curiosity and instilled in him a deep respect for learning. They taught him that knowledge was a treasure, one that could open doors to endless possibilities. The local mosque, with its Quranic teachings, became his first classroom. It was here that he began to understand the importance of education and the pursuit of knowledge. Here he learned not only about the tenets of Islam, but also about the importance of seeking knowledge. The teachings of the Qur'an emphasized the value of learning and the pursuit of wisdom. The Qur'an, with its verses urging believers to contemplate the wonders of creation, ignited a spark in young Zaghloul's mind. He began to see the world through a different lens, one that connected the divine with the natural. He saw a profound connection between the divine word and the natural world. This realization was a turning point in his life, one that would guide his future endeavors. This realization would shape his life's journey. It instilled in him a sense of purpose and a desire to explore the mysteries of the universe. Evenings in Kafr al-Sheikh were often spent huddled around a kerosene lamp, listening to his grandfather's stories. These moments were more than just entertainment. They were lessons in history, culture, and the natural world. These weren't just tales of adventure and folklore. They were interwoven with traditional wisdom about the land, the stars, and the interconnectedness of all things. His grandfather's stories were a rich tapestry of knowledge, blending the past with the present. These stories further fueled Zaghloul's desire to understand the world around him. They taught him that knowledge was not just about facts and figures, but about understanding the deeper connections that bind everything together. He realized that knowledge was not just found in books, it was also present in the world around him, in the patterns of nature, and in the wisdom passed down through generations. It was also present in the whispers of the wind, the patterns of the seasons, and the stories passed down through generations. This holistic approach to learning would become a cornerstone of his philosophy, guiding him throughout his life. Fueled by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, Zaghloul excelled in his early education. From a young age, he displayed an insatiable curiosity that set him apart from his peers. He devoured books, absorbing information with an eagerness that impressed his teachers. His appetite for learning was not confined to any single subject. He explored a wide array of topics, from literature to science. They recognized in him a student of exceptional potential. His teachers often marveled at his ability to grasp complex concepts quickly and his relentless pursuit of understanding. His thirst for knowledge extended beyond the confines of his small village. He often found himself daydreaming about distant lands and the vast expanse of the world beyond his immediate surroundings. He yearned for a wider understanding of the world and the mysteries it held. The more he learned, the more he realized how much there was yet to discover. Zaghloul's academic journey led him to Cairo, the bustling capital of Egypt. The city's vibrant energy and rich history provided a stark contrast to his quiet village life. He enrolled in Cairo University, a renowned institution that opened up new horizons for the young scholar. Here, He was exposed to a diverse range of ideas and perspectives that broadened his intellectual horizons. Within the hallowed halls of the university, he delved into the world of science, drawn particularly to the study of geology. The subject captivated him, offering a window into the Earth's ancient past. The Earth, with its layers of history and hidden wonders, fascinated him. He spent countless hours in the library and laboratory poring over geological samples and maps. He saw in its rocks and minerals a testament to the immense power and artistry of creation. Each rock and mineral held a story, a piece of the Earth's history waiting to be uncovered. His academic brilliance was evident to all. Professors and peers alike recognized his dedication and passion for geology. He graduated with honors, his research earning recognition from his professors. His thesis on the geological formations of the Middle East was particularly well received. He wasn't content with merely absorbing knowledge, he wanted to contribute to the field. His ambition drove him to push the boundaries of what was known and explore uncharted territories. His work focused on understanding the geological formations of the Middle East. He sought to uncover the secrets hidden within the region's diverse landscapes. His research took him from the sands of the Sahara to the mountains of the Levant. Each expedition brought new discoveries and deeper insights into the Earth's geological history. He explored ancient rock formations, studied fossils, and mapped geological features. His meticulous work helped to piece together the complex puzzle of the region's geological past. Through his research, Zaghloul gained a deep appreciation for the intricate processes that had shaped the planet over millennia. He marveled at the forces of nature that had sculpted the Earth's surface. He saw evidence of cataclysmic events, slow erosion, and the gradual uplift of mountains. These processes, both violent and gentle, had left their mark on the landscape. These discoveries filled him not only with scientific curiosity, but also with a sense of awe at the power and majesty of the natural world. He felt a profound connection to the Earth and its history. He recognized the hand of a divine artist in the intricate details of a fossilized leaf and the grandeur of a towering mountain range. To him, the study of geology was not just a scientific pursuit, but a way to appreciate the beauty and complexity of creation. As Zaghloul delved deeper into his scientific pursuits, he noticed something profound. His discoveries in geology didn't contradict his Islamic faith. They seemed to complement it. The Qur'an, he realized, contained verses that spoke about the natural world in ways that resonated with his scientific findings. These weren't mere poetic expressions. They hinted at an underlying harmony between the Book of God and the Book of Nature. He began to see his scientific work as a form of worship, a way of uncovering the signs of God in creation. He believed that the Qur'an, revealed by God, and the natural world, created by God, could not contradict each other. Instead, he saw science as a tool to better understand and appreciate the divine wisdom embedded in the fabric of existence. He studied the Quranic verses with the same rigor he applied to his scientific research, looking for connections and insights. His work challenged the prevailing notion that science and religion were separate, conflicting domains. He argued that true understanding came from recognizing the interconnectedness of all knowledge. He saw the natural world as a manifestation of God's attributes, a reflection of the divine in the physical realm. His lectures and writings often drew parallels between scientific principles and Quranic verses. He would explain complex geological concepts using analogies from the Qur'an. One of the most compelling examples of Zaghloul's approach was his analysis of the Quranic verses related to embryological development. He meticulously examined these verses, drawing parallels between the ancient text and modern scientific findings. Centuries before microscopes allowed scientists to observe the stages of fetal development, the Quran described the process with astonishing accuracy. These descriptions, found in verses such as Surah Al-Mu'minun, detail the transformation from a drop of fluid to a fully formed human being. Zaghloul saw in these verses a clear demonstration of divine knowledge. He believed that the precision of these descriptions, given the time period, was beyond human capability and thus a testament to the divine origin of the Qur'an. He argued that such detailed and accurate descriptions, revealed in a time when embryology was unknown, could only come from a divine source. This perspective provided a bridge for many to see the harmony between faith and science. He would often cite these verses in his lectures, marveling at the scientific accuracy contained within the Qur'an. His enthusiasm was infectious, inspiring many to delve deeper into both their faith and scientific studies. He also pointed to the Quranic verse mentioning the significance of the coccyx bone, or tailbone. This small bone, often overlooked, held great importance in both religious texts and scientific research. The Prophet Muhammad, in a hadith, stated that the coccyx bone is the seed from which our bodies will be resurrected. This statement intrigued many as it seemed to align with modern scientific findings about the durability and significance of the coccyx. Zaghloul connected this to the scientific understanding of the coccyx as the last bone to decompose and its role in the development of the spinal column. He saw this as a profound example of how ancient religious texts could prefigure modern scientific discoveries. He saw this as an example of the Quran foreshadowing scientific discoveries. This perspective encouraged a deeper exploration of the Quran, not just as a spiritual guide, but as a source of scientific insight. He would often use this example to illustrate the interconnectedness of religious teachings and scientific knowledge. His work fostered a dialogue between the two fields, promoting a holistic understanding of the world. His work resonated with many, particularly those struggling to reconcile their faith with modern scientific discoveries. By showing that the Quran and science could coexist harmoniously, he provided a sense of peace and understanding to many. He provided a framework for understanding how the Quran could address scientific topics without contradicting scientific principles. This approach opened new avenues for research and discussion, bridging gaps between different fields of knowledge. His approach was not without its critics. Some scholars and scientists questioned the validity of his interpretations, arguing that he was reading too much into the texts. Some accused him of cherry-picking scientific discoveries to fit his religious views. They argued that his interpretations were selective and not always consistent with mainstream scientific understanding. He responded to such criticisms with patience and respect, always emphasizing the importance of dialogue and open-mindedness. He believed that through respectful conversation and mutual understanding, both science and religion could benefit and grow.